So the questions which we're working on at the moment is how Hitler was able to set up a dictatorship in Germany. The first event that allowed him to do this was the Reichstag fire. The Reichstag fire was blamed on communists because a communist called Marinus van der Lubbe was found in the Reichstag when it burned down. Hitler used this as an opportunity to declare a state of emergency, and by declaring a state of emergency he could pass something which was called the Protection Law. This allowed him to arrest 4,000 communists, to destroy their newspapers and where they met, and as a result of this state of emergency he was able to increase his membership in the Reichstag to 288 seats, which gave them 2/3 of the Reichstag. Within the Reichstag, the communists were then banned from taking up their 81 seats. The next thing which allows Hitler to set up a dictatorship is something which is called the Enabling Act, which basically meant that Hitler could pass laws that he wanted and proposed without the Reichstag denying him or stopping him. He was supported in this by the Centre Party and by the National Party, possibly because every time they went to vote there would be black shirts intimidating them to vote, so they voted in favour of the Nazis' policy there. I've just given you two acts there, which are the Protection Act and the Enabling Act. The easiest way to remember that is probably Hitler passes the Protection Act to protect against the communist threat, and the Enabling Act enables him to pass laws without the Reichstag. Other ways that Hitler sets up a dictatorship is he bans lots of things. He bans trade unions because they could call strikes. He bans other political parties, so the only political party that's allowed in Germany are the Nazis. He goes in and he smashes trade union officers up, he smashes up trade union party members up, rival parties, he smashes up their offices and interrupts them. Local governments might have been able to pass their own laws that were different to what Hitler wanted, so he just banned those as well. The next thing that you need to know about is the Night of the Long Knives. There were 3 million members of the SA, and Hitler was only in charge of 100,000 men in the army that had been restricted by the Treaty of Versailles. Therefore, what Hitler does is he arranges for around about 100 members of the SA to meet in Bavaria in a hotel, and they are killed by the SS, who are now growing in control and support at this time. Over the next 4 days, around about another 400 people are killed. There's approximately about 1,000 people probably killed in the whole purging of Nazi opposition at this time period. And then following this, Hindenburg dies, which means that with Hitler being Chancellor and there being no president, he takes the two roles and merges them together as the Führer.